the hell are you, interwebs? I'm Dr. Lexo.
And I'm the Potato Goblin.
And today we're gonna tackle probably the least fun part about learning how to draw, and that is memorizing anatomy, namely the skeleton. But we have a tip for you that's gonna save you so much time, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you want to painstakingly go through all of your anatomy books and try to memorize all of the weird scientific names for each bone in the human body, by all means go ahead and try that out. However, after doing my own research and listening to a lot of other artists talk about the subject, I found that a lot of people make up their own unique memorization language to help associate the basic shapes of the bones with everyday objects you see in your life. Sure, it's good to know words like clavicle, thorax, and coccyx, but just to recall easy shapes on demand that get the basic structure of the skeleton down on paper quickly, sometimes it's easier to just make these little mental associations. So when I start drawing out a pose, usually I start with the basic skeleton because that gives me the framework of how that body's gonna look in a 3D space. The two core elements of the skeleton are comprised of the rib cage and the hip bones. So my quick association objects are a bullet for the rib cage, a butterfly for the hip bones, and a light bulb for the skull.
So remember, the rib cage kind of looks like a bullet, the hip bones kind of look like a butterfly, and the skull kind of looks like Billy Corgan.
You are right on the money on that one, little Gerald. So for the very basic shape of the rib cage, it's way easier for me to remember a bullet pointing upward is the general shape I can use just to get started, which can be easier than trying to get my mind to on-demand recall the somewhat nebulous shape of a rib cage. Although the hips don't exactly look like a butterfly, the shape looks close enough to get the idea down.
Wow! It's like the bones are flying off the screen and hitting me in the face.
There's a butt ton of bones in the human body, so over time you can build your own memorization vocabulary to help you memorize all the different parts, like the collarbone roughly looking like bicycle handles, or the arms and legs looking like a potato peeler. Sorry, Gerald. You got the one long, thick bone being the handle connected to the two-bone section of the forearm and the shin, which can roughly be represented as the blade of the potato peeler. Yes, people, it is a long, hard road to get all those long, hard bones right in here between the ears, but Gerald and I, even though we're total badasses at it now, we weren't always that great at it. In fact, it's kind of a weird story how we got there. So the humerus bone is connected to the butt. Man, trying to memorize all this crap sucks. I wish we could just go into the future when we already know how to do this.
Or maybe we can use transcendental meditation to go into the spirit realm and learn that way.
Wait a second, Gerald. What if we went into the future of the spirit realm and then we were able to gain the infinite wisdom of time with more time added to it? I wonder if we could create a machine that uses the same dimensional rift technology that the creation machine uses, but it can transport you and I into the future of the spirit realm. Yo, Otto, do you think that you could create...
Hey, let me tell you what I'm gonna do, Dr. Lexo. I've already got the automated assembly system, also known as the OS, whipping something up for you.
Well, that was easy. I'm glad I put all this time and effort into creating a potentially world-endangering AI to do all this stuff for us beforehand.
All right, looks like I've already got a guy on the other end in the future of the spirit realm. He says that he is expecting you, which is kind of weird. Either way, it's time to crawl into my OS.
All right, looks like all systems are ready to go. Gerald, you ready to go on another adventure?
Orsitia!
Hallelujah! All right, Gerald, let's strap in.
Oh, I am strapped.
Whoa.
Wow.
Man, this place looks crazy. Hello? Anybody around here?
Master Splinter?
Gerald and Lexo, being here, you are taking your first steps towards ironing out the future, which has become very saggy and wrinkly, and a little bit sweaty.
Master Splinter, we don't understand.
You have become entangled in a series of events that will greatly impact the future as we know it. Your recent alliance with the Gerbaloculus people is of great importance, and you must help them bring balance to their universe.
Okay. Master Splinter, how can we solidify in our minds a vast understanding of the human anatomy?
I don't know. Maybe try reading a book or something.
Hey, what's this awesome music playing around here?
I think you already know the ones that make this music. They will also play a big part in bringing balance to your universe. They are the ones known as Vin Proxima. This song reminds me of a simpler time when I would share the stage with the turtles and scare the shit out of those kids.
Vin Proxima? You mean those punker kids that live down the street in that storage unit with the animal masks?
Gerald, you must join forces with them. And Lexo, you must light the fire under their asses to create the sweet, stanky jams that will bind us all in unity. But my children, our time is running short, for my powers in the future spirit realm are limited. Return to your lab that's totally not a green screen and prepare for what is ahead. And remember, a man who farts in church must sit in his own pew. Ha ha ha! I made it funny.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. We better get out of here, but hey, thanks for everything, Master Splinter. We'll be in touch.
See you later, dude.
Hey, Splinter, you in here tossing a pepperoni?
Raphael!
Yo, Wolfgang, you guys have got some serious work to do. Hey, what the hell, man?
What the f, dude?